Basically, I'll take anything that's going in your life, any situations you got going on. I'm not saying I'm a therapist, psychiatrist, or nothing, but I got a knack for flipping things and making you look at it. You see, the product is messed up in this thing we call music. Somewhere along the line, somebody began to abuse it and change the thoughts of those new to music. See, now we got tricks and rims and uplift the women and the bad talk the females out of name and out of place. Not to mention these words and our guns in your face and so softly it's killing you. That's why so many socially conscious artists trying to remake, or better yet, restore productivity. I mean, no doubt, we can party and have fun, but why would we do somebody holds out a rock or a gun? That's what you call sold out. And at the same time, a lot of these artists are sold out. But don't point no fingers or say no names because the actions and faces are all the same. I mean, what blame who for the way things are? Somewhere music became about buying at the bar and having 3 or 4 cars and chilling with all the glamorous stars. Now there's an appeal to being behind bars. Or how many bullet hole scars. What happened to it being about a wicked 16 lines so sick that everybody could get with? Even spit, chill, gather, and socialize with. But now we so submerged in cliques that the bright lights of money made you forget. The loud bang of the gun made you run in the other direction to get protection regardless of how it looks through the eyes of your son. And a lot of times, that is what we see in reality on the streets these days. Is the music comes to life, but on the streets and in people's lives. It's definitely an influence because it's what's constantly going into their mind. Basically, I'll take anything that's going in your life, any situations you got going on. I'm not saying I'm a therapist, psychiatrist, or nothing, but I got a knack for flipping things and making you look at it.
I'm Tim Gerard, producer on The Streets Are Talking, program director for B96.5 Magic 101.3. Okay, let me kind of drill you on what we were talking about in the studio. A lot of the stuff we do off the air to try to stimulate conversation amongst ourselves. And I've been reading this book called Inspiration, Your Ultimate Calling. And it talks about how people are not living in spirit anymore. You can't have inspiration, enjoy your life, unless you're living in spirit. And so many people have moved so far away from their source, so far away from God, so far away from the source energy, that all of a sudden it's all ego, it's all about the ego, and they don't know anything else. And the problem with that is when you're that far away from source, it's going to take a lot to move you back towards source, move you back towards the joy that you should be feeling in your life every day.
So how did you get the name Advance?
Wow. Well, it kind of spawned from, let's see, sophomore year in high school, did a talent show with my cousins. It was a group called the Black Abyss. Recorded the tracks pretty tight. And my cousin asked me, he said, at that time I didn't have a rap name. My old rap name was Shogun. Long story.
Shogun.
Shogun.
Thank you for sharing it with Real Like You. I appreciate that. It's valuable right there. All right.
But he said, so what's your name when we go on stage and we're going to put you on the program? I said, I'm not really sure. I've grown Shogun. Like I was 11, 12 years old. He was like, you never thought about Advance? So I pondered that. So I kind of took it on and messed with it. And about 6 months down the line, I had an acronym for it. And I just kept it. And I really took it to heart because I found that that's what I kept doing. I kept advancing in the things, and I wanted to advance in the things that, that I was growing into as far as poetry, dancing, relating to people, loving people, whatever. I was always advancing. And I found out I got that trait from my mom because she can't never sit in one place or be in one state of mind for a long time. She's always trying to get better at what she's doing. She said what you do is you advance, innovate, elevate, move on. That's all I'm trying to do.
Real talk.
The thought of not being able to talk to you walked me through a night of restless boredom to a cold bed void of the touch of you. I mean the dreams where we would meet and discuss invigorating points of view. Or at least a chance to rub. But I didn't want to gamble and sample the loss of your lyrical love or sample the cost of time lost and days blurred, so I make bold the essence of you in my literature. Verbally painting scenery surrounded in succulent symphonies while I mentally recall all of your smiling pictures, even the ones where your emotion is not so sure. That's got to be the way that, you know, men think of women sometimes. And I know in these days and times, everybody's, you know, everybody's just friends now. We just cool, or we just talking, you feel me? That's all good, fine. But like I said, what I grew up with, the main thing I saw was courtship. Even looking at my parents, even looking at my sisters, you feel me? She was never almost just friends with a dude. You know, they was always boyfriend and girlfriend. They going together, they an item or whatever. My thing is, I like to see courtship between two people. You feel me? Courtship as far as people spending time together exclusively, you know, and then they build to be an item, and then it goes on from there. Basically, I'll take anything that's going in your life, any situations you got going on. I'm not saying I'm a therapist, psychiatrist, or nothing, but I got a knack for